Boxing truly is an unforgiving sport. Here's a picture of Fred Bretonnel. He was a 1920s European lightweight champion that turned professional at the age of 13 in 1918, and by the age of 23 in 1928, Bretonnel's face wore countless battle scars. Fred Bretonnel was born in Paris, France in 1905. Some say January 1st, others say June 11th. He would debut in the ring in 1919 and won the school lightweight championship. And although boxing was prohibited before the age of 16 in France, his father would send him to England in 1920 for his studies so that he could learn the art of pugilism as soon as possible, pugilism being professional boxing. While there, he won 11 times. When he returned to Paris in 1921, the young teenager directly confronted the Belgian champion, Alphonse Spaniers, who dominated him. Considered a prodigy, Bretonnel passed through the hands of the best French managers of the time, such as François Deschamps or Robert Houdin. Later, on March 24, 1923, Fred Bretonnel would become the French lightweight champion at only 17 years old, after a points victory against Léon Pautet. After a tough fight of 20 rounds, marked by numerous clinches, the young Bretonnel made the difference in the second part of the fight with rapid lefts. His challenges for the title of the European lightweight champion were rejected by the British Seaman Hall and Harry Mason. His points victory against former European champion Ernie Rice gave him the stature of a champion. He was then proclaimed the European lightweight champion outside the ring, following a decision by the International Boxing Union in the middle of the month of February 1924. Bretonnel would then successfully defend his title for the first time by dominating boundary. He would do this by imposing his favorite style, close combat. A couple months later in June, he faced the Brit and Danny Frush, the recent winner over Eugene Kricke, and Bretonnel defied the predictions by winning the confrontation and forcing his opponent to retire after the 7th round after having injured his eyebrow. Unfortunately, in October of 1924, Bretonnel was clearly beaten by Lucien Venez, who snatched his title of European champion after 20 rounds of a one-sided confrontation. And that brings us to 1926. Bretonnel dropped down to a welterweight and left for the United States with his father and fellow boxers Andre Rudis and Francis Charles, as well as their manager. Unfortunately though, his 6-month stay was disappointing, as he only won one match and was beaten twice, notably by former world champion Johnny Dundee. After this, Bretonnel returned to France alone, and upset with his father who remained in America. After losing his title of European champion, his income decreased and forced him to change his lifestyle. Having become neurasthenic, he tried for the first time to end his life by absorbing a large dose of poison, but was saved by a friend. After that, he was sent to St. Adresse to stay with his mother, and it was there that he would lock himself in the living room and hang himself from the chandelier with a skipping rope. According to his brother Jean Bretonnel, the cause of his suicide was multiple reasons: his breakup with their father, his defeats, his association with a bad manager, and his girlfriend allegedly cheated on him. This truly may be one of boxing's most tragic stories. Thanks for watching. Make sure to let me know what you guys think in the comments, and remember, if it's more interesting, you can find it here.